Who is going to make an appearance in your life, and when will they be showing up? Hello and welcome to Falling Star Tarot. Before we get started, I would like to give a huge shout out to the magnificent Poetry Witch. If you enjoy zodiac specific tarot readings, I want you to click down below and check out her channel. She will read you a poem for every reading she gives you. It's so cool. You're really going to enjoy her. Don't forget to come back here to me though. This week we want to know who is going to be making an appearance in your life. Who are they? When will they be showing up? What's this going to mean to you and to your world? We're even going to get the charms out and get a little bit of information about them. All right, your choices are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I have some bookmarks laid out here for you if you want to pause and meditate and choose one, or you can use our oracle, which you pause upon and it will choose a number for you. Then follow the corresponding timestamps to your reading. I would also like to invite you at this time to follow me on TikTok. I plan on making more than just the occasional post there in the future, but right now you'll see just a few things here and there. I would love to have you there as well if you enjoy that platform. I've left my name down below. It's A Curl DM. Again, I want to thank everyone for the amazing amount of support I've seen on the channel. Keep commenting, letting me know what you want to see in future readings, and I will try to keep those subjects coming. If you want to continue to support the channel, it's just as easy as sharing it, watching it, liking, subscribing, hitting that notification bell, and I do offer products and personal readings, which you will see in my descriptions from time to time. Don't hesitate to get yourself a personal reading for a little bit more clarity today. All right, I'll see you there. Pile 1. Let's see who's going to be making an appearance in your life. I am excessively diverted. Jane Austen. Maybe you feel like you've been just all over the place, spreading yourself kind of thin, and not really focusing on what you wanted to be focusing on right now in life. I feel like out of all of this, there is going to be coming kind of like a wave of love. I see this as a heart here and also sort of a transformative energy. So this could change your mindset and your circumstances for the better. And that's going to be through love. So let's see if we can get some information on who's coming toward you. This person is represented by the 8 of Pentacles. So I can see them being very, very studious, very disciplined, focused on their workmanship. This is not someone who is going to come in and do a sloppy job of anything. They are going to focus on the permanent results of what they are manifesting in their lives, and they're going to have a lot of attention to detail. You may feel like this person is sort of a machine. They're just so good. I don't know if you've been around people and you're like, why do I do things? Because you do all of them better. That's the kind of person that we're thinking about here. They take and just make everything so much better. Even if something doesn't turn out exactly right, they know how to take that and make something beautiful out of it. Just like a misprinted coin will become worth more in the long run. Everything that they do along the way is just increasing in value, probably because they touched it. Like they have the Midas touch, so to speak. They could be an earth sign. 8 could be of some consequence to them, either a birthday or life path number. They could just be around for a really long time once they do come into your life, or maybe they are someone that you've known for quite some time. And they're not going to be afraid to get their hands dirty or get the job done. This is a very active person. They learn and manifest through doing. To you, we have another 8. They mean something eternal to you. 88 is a terrific number. You should look that up and find your own special message for it. Now, to you, I believe this person is meaning a very safe passage. Freedom. Letting go of anything that was in your way, that was holding you back, making you feel stuck or weighed down. You have lifted the anchor and you are on your way. I think they're going to either show you something about your work ethic or efforts or something that you've been doing in your life that just has not been putting wind in your sails. They are going to get you motivated and get you going, get you kind of doing the same that they are. So they're going to be a powerful motivator and help you release anything that's been holding you back from achieving your goals. Say you've been wanting to write a book, this person could really motivate you to get started on it, kind of be your muse. Even being the artisan that they are, or artistic, or whatever, they are going to bring that out in you. I also see here that they could make you all the more independent for all of these things. So you won't be afraid to like row your own boat, toot your own horn. You are going to be more fierce and powerful and ready to go forward on your own with what you learn from this person. I believe this person is coming towards you in a matter of 5 weeks or a date that has to do with 5 or change, obviously, since 5 is the number of change. And you may not feel terrific the day that they come towards you. You might feel defeated, but they're going to change that. And this could be in the fall, if not 5 weeks. If you're watching this 5 weeks from your fall, wherever you are, then that's a very good indication of when they're coming towards you. This could mean something else, though. Since we have the swords, this is very much about thought, and you may be manifesting them by thinking of them. And if you're thinking defeated thoughts by any chance, oh, I won't see them, or I can't be near them, or maybe whatever is blocking you, like if you just don't want to admit to the universe that you want this person around, if for instance you know them, then that's going to block you. So this could be a message to stop doing that and realize that you have a bigger takeaway than what you're giving yourself credit for. With the Queen of Pentacles, you could be looking at a Capricorn or a very practical individual, someone who is going to readily accept responsibility, but also be a little bit stubborn. This person will take on anything. And while they may be the oasis in your desert, they may upset some with their attitude, because much like the goat, they take on everything, but it's always sort of a constant battleground with them. And this could be another earth sign, but I always see the Queen of Pentacles as being a Capricorn, but we could have a Virgo or a Taurus as well, or just a very practical and winning energy. A well-decorated and financially stable individual. They could have dark hair, strong physical appearance, maybe be competitive, if not sporty, then at least strong and well built. Even if they don't work out and they aren't like super into looking good or having abs or biceps, then they might be more the type that just is sturdy. You know, you wouldn't come along and nothing's really going to come along and knock them down. They have a very good solid stance. With this headstrongness, you may see that they're a little bit bolder, although very conventional look, neutral and traditional clothing. You may see them, because I mean, I'm thinking browns, blacks, a very subdued, business-like almost, but they are going to take the occasional leap into like something just out of the ordinary, like red lipstick or just something kind of bold to make their statement. They're not going to let anyone box them into anything. I really like how red is standing out to me right now. This could be a very passionate individual coming near you. And this person's going to affect your work life in a very deep intellectual way. We have knowledge is power, and I feel like they are going to kind of be scheduling you into their life. And that makes sense with the Eight of Pentacles and the fact that they are so studious and so hardworking. So you might have a little teamwork with them, you might start a project with them, and they are going to form a strong intellectual bond with you. Knowing that knowledge is power, you both are going to go forward and you might philosophize together. You may even discover some things and kind of trailblaze. Now, this could be depending on what you do with them. I mean, it doesn't have to be a work project, but you're going to work really well together. I see that it's going to be like you're near one another and barely touch, but that's going to get all of the work done. Like you have the control with one another that nothing's going to be distracting you from what you're trying to accomplish. The gateway tells me that as far as your love or emotional life goes, this person is going to impact you deeply. They are going to kind of open up your mind. And again, we see this circular shape. I keep seeing that in all the cards. I think this is going to be something that just keeps continuing. So that's an extra message, but they are going to open up your mind and sort of like take you into new experiences, get you some new experience, definitely, get you a little more adventurous, get you out of your shell and working on things that you didn't know that you could do before. And with all these stars, there's a lot of hope, a lot of renewal. You're going to have the attention that you deserve. You're going to be healing any past wounds. Once again, we were releasing anything that does not serve you. The blue is standing for communication, so you may have like that deep intellectual level of communication with them. And there may be something about the night that really matters to you, or the stars in the sky, where you go out and just sort of enjoy what Mother Nature has to offer you. I feel like this is going to take you to a whole nother level. It's going to be very emotionally gratifying. And you're going to experience something that you just had previously never experienced. This is going to be all new, and this might really change things up quite a bit for you as far as how you perceive your relations with others. With blessing, we have so much activity and just so many colors. I love this card. This person is really going to be an honest blessing to your life. I see prosperity and growth, connectivity. You're going to be a lot less shy, a lot more bold and expressive, and you're going to feel more at one with your environment, as if this is all some beautiful symphony that you are taking part in, and not that you're your own lone little melody in it, but that you are in flow with everything. And I think this is going to cause a lot of gratitude in you, obviously. I can see so much starting from this point, from the work that you guys do together. I mean, even if you're just working on your relationship or a small problem, so much is going to stem from this that it's just going to be like little seeds planted and going forth and growing more and more and more happiness. Yes, this is going to be a very good, positive connection once it gets going. With all these colors, this person could be very expressive. They could wear very colorful clothing, okay? You might not see them, like I said, they might have a pop of expression in everything they do. If they wear normally very conservative attire, you might every once in a while see like something neon sneak in, and you're just like, okay, well, I will take that because it's you. And only you can get away with this sort of thing. The overall message here is that fate is a cunning hussy. The way I'm taking this is that on the road, of life. There are so many things that seem like we are just sort of destined to them, and there's only that one path to go down. And that's really an illusion. That possibilities are absolutely endless. If, if the GPS, if you have that where you're at, if the GPS can map you off the system, so can you. I see that there's this little sneaky hand here, and this hand really is not fate. This is you. You are really creating your own path. And going forward, not only could you be experiencing quite a bit of travel because you realize that you can and that you are free to, I feel like you're going to be choosing what it is that you want to be, and where you want to be at. Like you're going to have an ideal, and even though you know that ideals sort of disappear at the horizon line, you're going to keep going toward it, knowing that it just gets you closer to happiness, to have that distant horizon line of utopic bliss. You are heading towards what you want. Okay, so as much as this person is meant to be in your life, this is a very choice connection. I'm getting that they might have longer hair as well. I think longer, dark hair. For some of you, of course, not all of you. And there could be some cool tones to them. Rounder eyes. And they might appear secretive at first. Although very straightforward, very open and honest. They just may not share everything right off the bat, and you might have to dig a little. But they're going to be pretty well balanced. I think proportionate, although they may be curvy. They, this is, after all, a healthy individual of some sort. I am not here to tell you that any body type is better than anyone else's, because it's not. That's just what I'm seeing in the cards. Because we do have a few different body types that could be represented here, and they all are looking quite beautiful. We have fuller, thinner, squarer, and curvy. So maybe this might be an individual who throughout their life changes too. That happens. And I hope that you see what's inside of this person and not focus on the outside anyways. Let's pull some initials and numbers and other symbols and see what we might get as far as information about them. Okay, here we are. I've got a bunch of wooden charms, and you can hear them. And I'm going to try to get initials, numbers, maybe dates, life path numbers, birthday, and even zodiac symbols if they will come out for us for pile number 1. Okay, what do we have here? First time I've done this. Okay, got a 1 and a 9 and a 4. Let's try to get them all uncovered. We got a lot of numbers. A T and an A. Oh, there's a 88 again. That has got to be a significant number. I just think of manifesting. Getting 1974 could be their birthday, incidentally. Sorry, a lot of stuff is going on. Manifesting, making things happen. Transmuting your dreams into reality. Same. I think you guys might have the same ability. Of course, we've got sate, which to me means, is it satiety or satiety? Whichever. Being satisfied. Wow, that's kind of wild. For some reason, I'm thinking someone might be trying to make an EP. I don't know if they even do that anymore. Do people make EPs? Because that's like a small record. And KB. Okay, I will let you make what you want to make out of these. Okay, although the most important thing about this person is what they're going to mean to you, and these could be their initials, something they may say to you when you meet or meet again. Okay, if it can be like addresses, I am getting, we might have some blue eyes, some smooth skin. They could have an angular face. Again, I get that they are very, almost like strict, sturdy. They might appear bashful, and I think that's going to be so cute. It's going to be so much fun for you. With the O, I'm thinking of origins and kind of getting back to center. This person is going to center you. Every time they are around you, you are just going to feel like just aligned with your purpose and just fine. Suddenly fine, like you just totally reset. I think this is going to be terrific. I think you're going to have a lot of fun around this one, whether they're like a coworker or friend or whatever. This is going to be great. Okay, so this is what I see for your reading. I do hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to catch me again. Until next time, have fun. Pile number 2, we have the air of ideas is the only air worth breathing. That's so beautiful. I feel like this is going to be a fun, intellectual, high-minded, high-vibing connection. Lots of freedom. You see this character sitting out on a field and watching these balloons, kind of like someone you can sit and watch the clouds with and imagine things, brainstorm. This is someone you are not going to have a hard time expressing yourself with. You're going to stop and enjoy the flowers because you know that it's good for your mentality. I think this one's going to be very good for your well-being, and they're going to be very grounded as well, as though they might be a deep thinker, but very fun as well, very lighthearted and playful. And then we see them represented as a Queen of Swords. Can you see? Here again, you have a deep thinker, someone who appreciates ideas, but also playfulness, knowing that ideas can transform worlds. We have more clouds. And I think you're just going to have a lot of imagination and fun and exciting times coming towards you. You're going to be able to let your hair down and relax around them. They're going to be very thoughtful, almost like a therapist. So you may feel like the urge to open up to them, and they may help you process any of your experiences day to day or in your past, any of your hopes. You may bring the creativity, and they bring the mindset that will let it happen. And this is a receptive energy, so they are going to be okay with you coming up with ideas. They're going to love the fact that you have something to say of your own. And I feel like some people might view them as sort of a shark, just because I see that shape there, but they are that sharp. So some people may not have the appreciation that you do for this person, but that's okay, because you know that they are worth every bit of that sharp mindset, and that it's balanced with a deep emotionality too. They are genuine and they are authentic, and that is something you really appreciate. I feel like you will be playful, you will be having fun, and they're probably going to sort of increase your appreciation for nature and socializing. You are going to go out and meet more people because of this one. With the Empress, again, I'm getting that you're coming up with a bunch of ideas. They may help you build your creativity. Whatever you wanted in this world that you wanted to bring into this world, whether it be a project or a family or deep connections, a happy home, whatever it is that you've been working towards, whatever your comfort means to you. Okay, like your comfort zone. Yes, the good comfort zone. It's good to get out of your comfort zone, but this is total stability and happiness in the home. So, and feeling at home wherever you are. Like I said, they're going to take you out and show you off, and you are going to make new connections and feel very attractive while you are with them. You may find the bravery as well to start that project, to bring that baby into existence that you've always been working on. I think this is a beautiful energy. I feel like you're going to attract a following and you're going to make them feel very comfortable as well. You may find that you enjoy doing small things for them and for others, and that just increases your happiness. This is very cooperative and happy energy here. So you're going to feel very safe and very loved and very open here, and very attracted as well, because this is the energy of Venus. This is going to be a very natural and wonderful connection that you guys have. Even if they're a friend or a coworker, you're just going to be attracted to their words, their conversation. You might find it's a little hard to stay away from them. Kind of like butterflies to flowers, you're going to want to go around and see what they've been up to. The Hanged Man makes me think there might be a little bit of a wait before this person comes around. If you know them, you may know why this is, but if you've never met them, they could just be a little hung up on things, working on changing their perspective. They're kind of getting there. They need to flip that script, though, before they can get near you. They have kind of I want to say it's like a zero to hero story, but only because right now things don't really seem quite right with them. But they are wise and they have the opportunity to do that. I just don't feel like they're ready. Like they feel like something in their life isn't going to line up and they aren't going to allow anyone to come in and experience it with them. Like if you were in the desert, you might not wish someone with you. You might wish yourself with them. And that's what they're doing, but they don't realize that those are the times when we most need others. I think they're going to get there, though. They're almost there. And it's going to be a wonderful pairing once they realize that, once they are ready. They're going to be a great partner in business or love or friendship. As for what they look like, I got another sword, and this person may not really think much of how they look, to be honest. You see this person in the card a little bit slumped over, and I feel like they don't realize their own beauty, but they could be an air sign. I may have mentioned Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. So they may have fairer hair or eyes. Of course, I see blue, and maybe some super light blue or hazel eyes of a lighter color. They could have fairer skin, at least fairer than what you would normally see in their genetic makeup. They probably do have an air about them, though. You can probably tell that they're deep in thought most of the time. They are always working on mastering something. They do not want to be left behind mentally at all. So, like, they could be off practicing mentalism or reading or studying or working on something, getting ahead of the game on news, whatever it is that they do, they are deep into it. They may dress rather practically, like a utility type sportswear, nothing really fancy. They're going to dress for like the worst possible of all occasions, if that makes sense. Like they're just going to make sure that they have something on that is flexible for whatever might come. They're going to wear tennis shoes as if they could take off on a hiking trip. You know, this is going to be something endearing that you enjoy. They could, of course, have bright green eyes. I'm thinking shorter hair. It could be dark. In some cases it could be dark, but then definitely I feel like it's going to be short as well. I feel like they're going to have sharper features, angles, higher cheekbones, strong brow, strong chin, thinner lips. Okay, this person's going to impact your work, like your life's work or work life. They're going to get you thinking. They're going to get the gears turning. An idea that is not dangerous is unworthy of being called an idea at all. Now, with an air sign coming into your life, they're going to get you thinking, and you're going to think outside of the box. They're going to pull you out of that comfort zone, and they're going to get you just going at something. If there's been a problem or something you couldn't figure out before, you are going to have the mental creativity just sparked in you. This could be a very business-like connection too. You may find that they are a little colder and you are dealing with someone like you are continually striking deals instead of just having an emotional reaction, which is great. It's great to not always react and sometimes actually be a little bit more in your tensions with someone. I love this hat. Maybe you're attracting someone into your life that's wearing hats. I love hats, so that could just be me, but it feels like that could be something a few of you are doing. As for how this is going to affect you emotionally and quite possibly in the love zone, if you are thinking of love as your question, transmutation came in, and this is terrific. It's one of my favorite words, you might know. This is taking a creative idea and bringing it out into reality through action, through repetition, belief, and faith. You are going to become who you want to be, not because of this person, but because of the ideas that they spark inside of you, the gears that get going and turning, and you're just going to flow. You're going to be like a firework, and you're going to rise like a phoenix out of anything. Everything is going to, from this moment forward, become some sort of cause for inspiration. You will just know how to use that to create the world that you desire. Anything that gets thrown at you, I just see you rising. I see you rising like these balloons, just flowing. A lot of creative energy here, you know? With all of these circles, you guys might not be the same age. Seeing that circular, and it might happen kind of quickly as well. I know we have a delay, but once it comes in, things might move quite a bit quicker. Healing. I see a lot of your higher self coming through in this card. We have love and communication represented, and the third eye crown with the purple and the indigo. I believe this person is going to heal something in your life when they come towards you. I mean, it's just going to give you a new perspective, whereas before maybe you saw it all through kind of like a dirty or rainy window. I think you're going to see it a lot clearer. You're going to clean that window and you're going to notice that the world is beautiful. If, you know, maybe you've seen that meme, but I feel that you're going to have a whole new perspective and outlook. That deep within you is going to be stirred your own healing prowess, and it's going to wake up, and I just feel like that's going to impact everyone, everywhere, so much quicker. I see the flowers, I see growth, so this could really grow your business or your home. It definitely things flowing better. Any projects that you start are going to speed up, and the rewards are going to be that much deeper and more meaningful and more impactful. And I see more of that spiral. Yeah, I think there might be an age difference here, but it's not going to matter because you're going to get along on a much deeper level. Imagination is a good servant and a bad master. Oh, so there might be a little bit of trouble that you're following all these thoughts through like this. There usually is a little bit of something to imagination, and if you follow it and don't take breaks and don't kind of ground yourself and focus on the fact that you are transmuting through action, that not just, you know, repeating mantras to yourself or going on and on about something. You aren't just visualizing and you aren't just imagining that you are here in this world. Because if you get a little bit too much in your imagination, you might get a little daydreamy, and you don't let that completely rule your world. As much as they are your muse and they spark your creativity that way, make sure that you stay grounded and you use well-placed imaginings. We don't want you romanticizing or disconnecting from your actual life. We need you here making that difference you were meant to make. Okay, I am going to pull some charms, and we are going to see what kind of numbers and things we can get. Okay. For number 2, let's get some wooden charms from our wooden oracle. We are looking for numbers significant to this person's birthday, life path number, dates you will see them, and of course initials, messages, and possibly, if we're lucky, a sign, a zodiac sign. Wow, we got a few. I got a few this time. Okay. This is a multifaceted person. We got the Q. The Q always means completion to me. I'm gonna get these all out. Oh, we did get zodiac signs. And I'm just gonna go through and say them all. I don't have enough room for them. We got T and N. Maybe I could take the numbers out. Let's take the numbers out. We got Pisces and Gemini, which I think with an air sign could very well be a Gemini. I also see the Capricorn sign, which the first reading seemed like Capricorn. I got 2. Yes, Capricorn came out in the first reading too. You have Taurus. You have another 2. Okay, so 3902. Could be 92, 93, 90. Could be life path numbers. Could be in their phone number, zip code, the days you meet them. Really, literally anything. I'm for some reason thinking 5. I don't know why. But 23 adding up to 5 means something special to me. 09 could have a meaning, or 32. All right. NAATQC. A, lots of A's. NBLRH, 2 G's. That's a lot of letters. I will let you make what you want to out of that. I'm going to try to think of what kind of physical appearance we might have. I know I said there was a wait before this person comes in. For some reason, I'm thinking this is months. I don't know if that seems like a long time to you. If it doesn't, that might not be it. But I'm thinking months. They could have a kind of some red, like red hair or ruddy undertones. Again, definitely getting like an angular chin. There could be something sort of squarish about them. Just even their fingernails are a little squared off. They could be leaner. They could have green eyes or gray, maybe gray hair. They could have blue or blue-green eyes. I think I said that before in the reading, so that matches the cards. Cyan. I think something about them is going to be kind of round. I don't know if it'll be like the shape of their mouth maybe, or their eyes, but something is going to be just prominently round. Maybe for someone, they're going to have very round fingernails, or something's going to stand out to you. Maybe their glasses are brown even. Maybe there could be something A-line about them or their home. Okay, this is what I see for your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a like, subscribe to catch me again, and until next time, have fun. Choice number 3. Your bookmark says, the way to right wrongs is to turn the light of truth upon them. Whomever is coming towards you knows that the pen is mightier than the sword, the typewriter is mightier than the tank. I feel like they are going to radiate out a message, and they may be a writer, of course. They may just have a message that they kind of shine like the sun. They have no shame in telling their truth, and they're probably going to open you up as well to the idea of telling your own truth. So if you ever feel like, well, I just can't tell people that's something people don't say, there's just nothing appropriate about that, I think they're going to open up your mind just a little bit. And for some reason, the M is sticking out to me. That could be something in their name, or something. There's going to be something significant about that M to you too. They are represented by the Page of Wands today, and this is a young apprentice type energy. So they are working at something, and they might be new at it, but they have a thirst for it. They are relentlessly working toward it. I feel a little bit of magician energy just because they're holding up the wand, and I'm pretty sure that's the way this deck goes, but I'm going to go with it. They are powerful. They're creative. They may be younger. They may be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They could have red hair, flowing red hair. I'm just getting that. But they're going to come in and be very helpful. Make sure that you attend to their needs as well, because this person will overextend themselves and help others and forget about, like, they'll skip lunch doing something you need done. Okay, so make sure you're taking care of this one as well. What they mean to you, I think you're going to have a lot of camaraderie with this one. And by that, I mean you're going to have a deep, loving friendship. You're going to feel like you are treated as an equal, you are cared for, you are trusted, and you are able to trust. This is going to be a wonderful and happy, celebratory relationship. You might be best friends, or if you're romantic, you might feel like you are with your best friend. Or if you're coworkers, it's just a lot of happiness and jovial times at work together. Definitely the focus is on building the relationship. You'll be able to tell them things and make light of it, and they will understand your innocence and your happiness. This is terrific. I feel this is almost like being at a party with this person. You're going to feel like you're just having the best time. So you might do a number of networking events with this person and meet a lot of people. I feel like they're going to really increase your abundance and your happiness and help you build your empire. As for a time frame, we have Justice. So this can be sometime when the moon is in Libra, or sometime maybe in November. It could also be if there's anything legal going on in your life, they may come into your life around that time. But this is going to be a good turn. Things are going to be going well for you. You're going to be transformed, and rights are going to be wronged. Scales are going to level out. This is a time of fairness and happiness. Likewise, they could come in the fall. I keep getting November. For most people, it could be in November. For appearance, this person is going to make you feel very comfortable. Their outward appearance could vary from yours greatly, but they are going to immediately sport abundance. They're going to be well kept. They may have very nice clothes, a decent haircut. I mean, this is someone that you would want to be around. They might not be exactly like you, though. I'm getting that they may be like an opposite of you. Something about them may mirror you and you see yourself in them, but they could be completely different. Like if you have dark hair, they could be blonde. If you have fair Irish skin, they could be very dark skin toned, very tan. So be on the lookout for someone who basically looks nothing like you do. If you're super tall, maybe they're super short. They could be changeable. Could be someone that changes their hairstyle quite frequently, or wears clothes that you really cannot categorize what kind of clothing they wear. Are they sporty? Are they conservative? Is it more of a hippie look? Bohemian? You have no idea from day to day. They're just going to wear whatever they feel like. So this is going to affect your life's work or work in life. You're going to realize the cause of war is preparation for war. So if you've been kind of, surfing your own anger and anxieties and preparing for stuff, and kind of making it happen in your own life, you're going to realize that. And I think it's going to change some things for you. This whole typewriter being mightier than the tank thing, I think they're going to get you telling your story instead of telling your fears. And they're going to have you triumphant, being the hero in your own story and accepting that role as a main character and main creator of your reality. You may even find yourself building a new castle and riding a new tidal wave of happiness and joy instead of, fear, anxiety, or worry. And they're not going to be the only reason for this, but they are definitely going to be a catalyst. This person As far as your emotional world goes, they're going to have you accepting your physical body more and more. So you may, which is weird, I was seeing that with the Three of Cups as well, you may find a little bit more body acceptance. Self-image might really improve. You're going to wear the bikini, wear the bathing suit, wander around with less on. You're just going to make yourself comfortable. And if this is a love question you're asked, they may pay very much attention to your physical body and your physical happiness. Maybe you know what that means? I feel you're going to be a lot more comfortable in your skin. Timeless Earth tells me that they are going to increase your happiness. They're going to have you taking a little bit more inventory on how you affect your environment and what you leave behind. So, and I'm not talking just like recycling or anything. I'm talking about the impact and the legacy that you leave behind for the future generations. So we are in a place that survives us, and I think that you're going to leave a little bit better, happier environment behind. I think they're going to make you a little more conscious of that. I think together maybe you could build a legacy even and have some really wonderful things to pass down to the next generations, whether it be stories, books, movies, songs. So they're going to make you a little bit more responsible. And I see all this orange with the sacral chakra. That makes me think of what is sacred. And that's a really deep connection. Tons of orange here too. I believe you're going to like just spread your wings and you're going to be just sharing out your true authentic self. And you're not going to be afraid to tell people what is important to you anymore. You're going to establish boundaries and establish what really matters to you. What do you hold dearest? Maybe you'll even make lists or journal about it. I don't know, but you will be getting deeply in touch with what matters most to you. How would you like to see the world? The most idyllic state. What is freedom to a nation, but freedom to the individuals in it? That's beautiful. So you might feel a lot freer for this person being in your life. They're not going to tie you down for sure. We've got you expressing yourself more freely and kind of getting out of your defense mechanisms here. I feel like you're going to let your freak flag fly with them, and you're just going to be having so much more fun for it. And if you have freedom in your friendship, relationship, connectivity, whatever it may be, I think you're going to see it for what it is that it's there to benefit the each of you and not cheapening it at all, but actually making it an even deeper and more wonderful connection where more people can get together and have fun and enjoy one another. Like if you guys are friends, you aren't going to be each other's only friends. You're going to have a lot of wonderful, deep connections, and they're going to give you the freedom of that. They're not going to be possessive over you at all. I'm sorry about the shadow, you guys. The way I have this set up, we're sort of stuck with it. Okay. I am going to pull some charms, and we're going to see if we can't get some information about, their name, their zodiac sign, whatever comes out, probably numbers. I'll be right back. Okay, number 3. Let's see. We've got our wooden oracle out, our tiles. Let's see what kind of letters, numbers, and even zodiac symbols we might get. All right. I wonder if we did. We got a Taurus. I'm going to take that as a 6. Oh, we got an X. An X could mean a crossroads of some sort. So we have Taurus coming out, which is odd because I was totally seeing air sign, but maybe they have Taurus somewhere in their charts or someone close to them. 9, 7, 4, 7. We got 77, which is mastering. And was I talking about idyllic, like utopic stuff? 7 is pretty much heaven. We have 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. So leveling up, ascension, definitely making steps in the right direction. NM could be New Mexico. That could be where someone lives. NR, We've got car. What does car have to do with this, I wonder? Is that something that's important to them? IX could be 9. ET. Okay, I should stop and let you make what you want out of this. I'm seeing red, indigo. They may have deep blue eyes. I can almost spell Aries with that. Maybe they are an Aries. We're all over the place with signs. I'm seeing that they might like concerts because I'm seeing the e-ticks and I think that's like e-tickets. They can have red hair. Definitely seeing when I see ginger and I see the R's and I think of red hair. They can have a triangular shape to them somewhere. Like, I don't know if you've heard of the body type, but they could be like a triangular or diamond type. I feel like there could be a strong masculine energy with them. But whatever you see there, if you want to comment it down below to help others, that's fine. This is what I see for your reading, and I hope that you did enjoy it. Give it a like if you did. Subscribe to catch me again. Until next time, have fun. Choice number 4. Become a voice. I see you just sort of singing your song like a songbird and letting everyone know what it is that really matters to you. I feel like you have a very musical voice for some reason, and I mean, you see the music notes on this bookmark. I feel like you're going to be using that to convey a very important message to people. The person that's going to be making an appearance in your life is represented by the Ace of Pentacles, which makes me believe that they may be offering you a job or a business opportunity. Somehow, maybe they will be sponsoring you or making some sort of investment, but this person has a decent offer for you and it's going to increase your wealth or abundance. They may be an earth sign or maybe just work in finance or I don't know, employment somehow, but business is going to be a very important part of their life. They could be a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, something to do with cash, money, investments or holdings, properties, even healthcare, something of this earthly world. And I see that they trust you very deeply. And this person might even trust you with bookkeeping or something. They think very, very highly of you. And what they mean to you, we have the Lovers. Now, so this could be a love connection. Or it could just be very balanced, a harmonic. They could be like your platonic soulmate. But they are your other or better half. I feel like they're going to free you. They're going to free your mind. They're going to make your life a lot more lighthearted and fun. They're going to show you a part of yourself that you didn't already know, and you're going to come to love that part of you. They're going to balance you out. I think you're going to see a lot of excitement. You can see a lot of adventures with this one. They're going to take you out of your comfort zone. There's someone that you might find in your thoughts quite often as well. They're going to be very healing. They're going to be very beautiful to you and definitely see the beauty in you as well. So you may form an instant partnership with this person, either a friendship, work partnership is definitely featured with the Ace of Pentacles. They may even nurture an idea that you have for a business. If you have an idea for an app, for instance, or something of the sort, I think they're going to help you work this out. As for time that it's going to take for them to come into your life, it could be 9 weeks. It could be sometime in the fall, the 9th month. It could be a time when you are slowing the cycle down, post-harvest. Like if you have already started something and you're looking to start something new, after you have claimed whatever rewards you got for the project that you started, they could come in shortly thereafter. At the end of that cycle, just when you want to begin the new. You might be a little worried when they come in, and when they show up, it's going to really offer you hope. They are going to mean success for you. You are going to have just like stuff raining down on you. Everything is going to be coming to you. It's probably going to heal your finances, maybe even some physical things for you. Remove a lot of blocks to your goals and your dreams and your abundance. With all this yellow, I think this is going to be a very sacred connection. It's going to be very happy. You have a lot of very positive stuff. I feel like just speaking out is going to initiate this connection. And they are going to advance you here on Earth somehow. If they don't give you a promotion or give you a job opportunity or business opportunity, even have you like living your dreams, so to speak. If you always wanted to be something like a songwriter or something, I feel like this person is going to offer you an opportunity akin to something like a childhood dream, maybe even just something you've been working toward for some time. So this person is going to mean quite a bit to you financially. If a triangle could speak, it would say that God was eminently triangular. This reminds me of the Sun card, and so we see success, we see abundance, and we do see a deeper understanding. This quote means to me that we all see God kind of in our own image. So whatever the divine is, the universe, the all, the creator, the architect of our reality, we view them as if they would be very much like ourselves. I think this person is going to bring you a deep spiritual awakening. And that is going to, I mean, if you don't work in a spiritual realm, like if you're not some sort of spiritual healer or like a reader, psychic, something like that, that's okay. But I feel like that's going to advance you as well. It's going to just get everything out in the open, and you're going to find that you connect with more people and work more naturally with them. It's going to remove a lot of blocks in your life. You're going to find more clients or more connections, just everything. The connectivity is really going to help you. Like a bunch of puzzle pieces, creating a beautiful mosaic here, like on this card. Everything, I think, is just going to fall together. As far as emotionally or possibly love, if you were looking for love in this reading, we have message from afar. So you may get a message, and that offer is going to be in that message. I would expect an email, a call, a letter, anything, even if they just sort of give you a message in something that they put out there into the world so that you can know that they are supporting you. They want you to know that, yes, you have what it takes to continue your dreams, and they want you to nurture your idea and work on it. I see all this red, and I see passion, I see a spark. They may spark something within you, something sacred, and something that you just have a lot of drive and force to. You want to see this happen. This is why you have a voice, and you know it. Forever present. To make this work, you are being asked to be present in your life and pay attention to these moments. Don't be daydreaming or wandering off. We need you here. We need you now. If this is someone distant, focus on what is going on around you right now. That is not to say they are going to stay out of your life. If they are here to balance you, they definitely will probably run into you again. But right now, focus on what's going on around you, and that is going to get you that much closer to the success. So be here, be in the now, and be proud of yourself. Make sure you are being heard and not silenced. The air of ideas is the only air worth breathing. We got this. I have to check. Let's see. Okay, that was actually the bookmark in the second reading. So if you were looking at number 2, and you want to go check out number 2, because only if you wish. So I believe that you're going to have some time to kind of stop and smell the roses and to enjoy life. This is going to make you appreciate the world you are in right now. And that's going to have you kind of getting in touch with your higher self and ascending out of anything that was blocking you or making you feel like life wasn't quite fair. I feel like you're going to get a lot more ideas coming in. 3 might be a number of some significance to you. I've seen the 3 twice. You are building up to something. Something magnificent is on its way to you. Just keep making those steps. Keep keeping on. Keep doing the good work that you are doing. Let's get some initials and numbers and other things from our wooden oracle. Okay, pile number 4. What kind of initials, messages, numbers, and possibly zodiac signs can we get for you? So we've got Libra, got 5, 6, 7, 55, which is all about change, taking a chance, having a good turn come to us. We've got 4, 5, 6, 7. Talk about ramping up. I don't think that this project is going to take long to level up. You might have to do it without them for a while, but I think you should take a chance. It is chaotic energy change, but if you embrace it, yes, a 10 could be seen as completion. I'm not sure what these letters mean. I'm going to kind of sit here and look and see. Yes, 10 completion. I can see that in there. So you are going to be successful. You are going to have more than enough. Know some luxury for this venture. This is your go-ahead for this venture. ETR. Could be etc. We get a lot of R's this reading. 76 could be of some significance. 45. I see center, fairness, balance. Of course, you could have a Libra coming towards you. Or just someone who's very fair-minded or works in legal matters. I know I didn't mention their appearance much before. I feel like they either have short brown hair or short gray hair. And it could be curly or at least wavy. But they're going to keep it pretty nice. They can dress casually. They can love the color red. Silver could mean something to them. That supports my gray hair theory. And they may dye their hair. I mean, I'm getting the impression they might dye their hair gray, not the other way around. I feel like they're a very stable individual. And they're very neat. They prefer everything to be in order. They might be a minimalist of some sort. I'm seeing that their house might be under-decorated just so that it's nice and clean looking. They could have the life path number 5. I'm still getting silver. Maybe they just really like to wear silver jewelry or have silver near them or even decorate with the color silver. I feel like this is going to be a very long-standing connection with the etc. Like, you're not going to just stop once this deal is done. You're going to continue to see this person and work through things. I'm sorry, I realized you couldn't see all of those. Yeah, it's going to just keep going. Like the 4, 5, 6, 7, you are going to be making steps towards, steps up the ladder. Steps towards abundance. I feel like you're going to be on the fast track with this one, and everything is just going to happen for you so easily. You're really going to have to trust yourself. Don't get imposter syndrome, and just keep believing in your value and your worth, and know that you belong there, because this is not an opportunity coming from them as much as it's an opportunity coming for you because you deserve it. So keep that in mind the whole time this is happening. I feel like this is going to be terrific for you. Okay, this is what I see for your reading. Let me know down below and help others out if you see something else. Give me a like today if I added value, and subscribe to catch me again. Until next time, have fun. Number 5, your bookmark says, She was becoming herself, casting aside that fictitious self, which we assume like a garment. I feel like you chose this because you have been struggling with vulnerability and showing your true self to the world. You may be wearing a mask. As well decorated as you are, you may feel exposed whenever you share even the smallest reaction or emotion. Now, this can cause a bottling up effect, so we don't need this. We need you to be your authentic self unapologetically. The person who's going to be making an appearance in your life is represented by the Tower. So this person is going to be a revelation to your senses, but they are going to knock you for a loop. You are going to feel maybe swept off your feet. I'm not sure if that's going to be comfortable for you or not, especially at first. I think you're someone who likes to be on solid ground and have good footing. You don't want your head in the clouds, especially not your feet in the clouds. But that's okay. I feel like everything that was a preconceived notion in the past is going to fall away once they come in. And of course, you are going to have lightning bolts of ideas and new purpose in your life, new direction. This is going to start the healing process and initiate a change for the better. So when you meet them, if you have not already met them, if you meet them again, this is going to feel a little rough at first, but that's okay. They are going to mean a great deal of strength for you. They could be a Leo because I see the lion. But definitely they know how to communicate with empathy. And they are going to get you the kind of fortitude and determination that it takes for you to find true happiness, direction. I feel like they're going to be awakening your senses. You may find that communicating with others is so much easier after you meet this person or they come back into your life. As for when they come into your life, we get the Tower card again. See the double towers? Okay. I want you to look at that because that's sort of rare. Double tower moment. They will come into your life during an upheaval. You may be moving or forced to move. This is something that sort of kind of comes in and makes a change for you. Something's going to crash down all around you and they're going to suddenly be there. It's definitely going to be a jolt to your senses. You are going to feel very out of your element with this one at first. There could be a literal storm during the time that they show up. I feel like, of course, this could be spring. They are going to be in luxury to you. You are going to be able to relax like you've never relaxed before. But you might not appreciate it at first, especially after all this turmoil and sudden change that comes towards you. You are going to feel exposed and a little more vulnerable than you want to. This is a very rare occasion. They're going to have a lot of offers and a lot of choices, a lot of opportunities. So don't become complacent or disinterested. Not just yet. Give it a chance. And I think you're going to see how beautiful this is and how stable you are emotionally, that you are at home within yourself so much that you cannot be shaken. What other dungeon is so dark as one's own heart? I feel like as far as your life's work and the work that you're doing in your life, this person is really just going to take you to a crossroads. You're going to have an epiphany and you're going to realize that you've been kind of fencing yourself off from your own success. That there's nothing to hide anymore. And that someone has always been there for you. And more importantly, that you've always been there for yourself. And you're safe and warm and happy just the way you are. And you're fine just the way you are. All of this lightning, I tell you. This might be a real power struggle with you too. And I didn't say, I feel like this person, appearance-wise, might have dark hair. It could be longer or longish, maybe longer than what you would normally see. I think they have a very powerful look, obviously. Not the kind of stature that you would rush up on, if you know. They could be, just have a presence about them that's sort of electrifying. They could have blue or green eyes. I think they're going to be kind of softer, in appearance, maybe if not feminine or effeminate, at least kind of sweet looking, if you know what I mean. Powerful but sweet. And they could be a water sign. So we've got Libra, Scorpio, Pisces. I feel like they might have curly hair. With this, I also feel like music could be something of importance to you. As far as emotionally, you are going to be divinely guided in this connection. You may see signs along the way, synchronicities, numbers, things that just stand out to you and only you. Speaking of numbers, we got 16, 16, 8, and 4. A lot of blue, to me, is speaking about communication, communicating from the heart, getting in touch with your higher self, creating a deep and eternal connection to someone. This is not something that's going to fade. And you really may envision this person already, have a vision of a crystal ball in someone's hand. And although that's not exactly what's represented here, I think you are going to see this person in your dreams or in your mind before you see them. I don't know if you've met them already or not. I don't know for sure, but I'm getting the feeling that you might have already established some sort of connection with them at least. Simplicity is telling me you need to keep it kind of simple with them. Don't get this too complicated. Don't get caught up in the details. And you can trust this. You can close your eyes and let go and be vulnerable. There's 2 characters looking to their left. I find that fascinating. We had 2 characters looking to their right in one of the readings. Actually, 3 characters looking to their left. And the longer hair is standing out. Long, dark hair really could be a thing. Or brown, brunette. So there's a need not to overcomplicate your relationship with this individual. Take it for what it is worth, because sometimes that is exactly why people come into our lives. It's just they have a very specific purpose. If it is to wake us up to something or help us, then that is what they do. And it is so necessary and so beautiful. We should appreciate that as well. I am excessively diverted. That was the first pile's bookmark choice. If you did think about watching that one, you might want to. I see that you will be rising out of this transformed by love with more knowledge of what it was you got into this for to begin with. You're going to be freer. You're going to flow freer and happier. And you know that if you're diverted from one thing, you're just being directed towards something much better for you. And that can be about this Tower moment, that something changes very quickly, and it might not feel perfect at first, but it's a redirection towards what you were truly meant to have in life. Okay, I want to pull some charms. Let's see what kind of letters and numbers and even zodiac symbols we can get. Number 5. What kind of charms can we pull out of our wooden oracle? Number 5. Pile number 5. Okay, we got 25. That's a lot of 5s. 5 is the number of change. We have 5, 6, 7. So we could be seeing some leveling up. Your synchronicities could be pointing towards growth and achievement. We have a 0 here, which makes me think of cycles and really becoming at one with the nature of things, getting back home. We have Leo, and did I not say Leo with the lion represented in strength? So Leo could be a significance, it could be a rising, could be moon, could be a friend that connects the 2 of you. I see Zen. This person could really help you balance your energy, kind of calm and relax you. I see Kia again. There's a number of things that these could be, but I keep picking up on that change, rapid change, things ramping up. You're definitely building up to something important. And you could find that you find your other half with the 2 showing up, but definitely cooperate. Cooperate with what's going on around you. Be in balance. Know that you have a pairing in your future. I'm getting a king-like energy, a kinship, someone handsome. That could be you, that could be them. I'm hearing knight for N. Hazel could be the color of someone's eyes. And I think most importantly, this person's going to be very kind and gentle, and they might really walk you through whatever this awakening, whatever this drastic change is, or at least guide you somehow. And I think that that change will not last forever. You will find that it's done, and once it's done, you really are just in a state of peace, a state of rest and balance and harmony. All right, this is what I see for your reading. Let me know if you saw anything else. It helps everyone else. Give me a like if you enjoyed this reading. Subscribe to catch me again, and until next time, have fun.